Lads, to make this a bit easier, do you want to get them to photocopy that before they go? If we can get them to photocopy a copy of that before you go, you're going to need a copy of this, lads.
Yeah, that's you're going to need a copy of that.
This is my criminal complaint. This is all going to be a criminal consent. This is for the Garda fraud squad. This is not to be investigated by Dundalk, lads. Now, my complaint at the moment is that I'm being given service because of this letter. Yeah, everything that's in this I obtained through the freedom of information for stuff that's been done to me because of what I've exposed in this town, yeah, or because of community projects. Remember, Stephen Fergus is dead, lads.
Adrian O'Donoghue is dead.
Adrian O'Donoghue's dead.
One of your colleagues.
Tony Golan. Yeah, 3 of our lads out of our group committed.
Oh, hold on a second, Mark.
No money for public services, but there's why, and that's why I'm being denied services. That's for the Garda fraud squad. No, at the moment I'm being denied my entitlements while I'm being charged rent. Now I want to show
that's
you a video.
officially been handed over to the Garda. She calling now.
I want to show you a video of a council employee who recognises that I am in for a transfer, and now they're saying, "Oh, we need a transfer form," and abusing me, telling me I'm a prolific child.
LH289, LH236.
Prolific child reproducer. That's what he called me. Told me shit in the swimming pool. Told me that the guards don't care. Any official, from a council official, when I was talking about rents and all that, and about corruption. But the guards don't care, Mark.
They don't care.
No, they don't care. They don't care.
No interest.
It's all over the internet. Like,
in fraud.
Take one channel alone today has 30,000 views on it.
Right. Look, as I said, I was just chatting to them there. They said that you're like the council is the people.
But we've been there all week. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, no.
I agree. Look. All I'm saying is like
this is a matter for the High Court.
I've been talking to them, and they said the council is the only one that can help you.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
I get that. Right.
And look, and I'll say I can't help you.
Well,
with that,
okay. But here's the thing, right? The council, right, are refusing me a service. Okay. Something that they're entitled. Now you have a letter there from the social welfare saying that they can't provide this to me because the council are legally obliged to provide it to me.
Legally obliged.
Right now, the letter, the reasons why they're not, is all in that, and even right down to my housing situation. I wrote that to a minister, right, and it wasn't responded to. Part of that was half investigated by Dundalk. Even Mick Sheridan says it. Sure, this is way beyond me. I investigate rapes, murders, drugs, and things like that. He said I don't have a clue about land deals and land valuations. Right? It's all in that, and they spent 22,000. You can see it. You can check that out. That's a High Court record. I have a precedent in that. I didn't take money because for me it was about profligacy with the public purse. Now I'm in a situation that they've gone again. My doctor, the hospital. The other night the guards, we occupied the building, the council building. The guards didn't come down until 7:30, and it ended up me going off in an ambulance. The ambulance, the guards, or the hospital rang around and says, this is a council issue. My doctor, the HSE and everybody has wrote, my doctor, or social worker produced letters today to say, what are you talking about? This housing thing has been going on since 2015 when the man was having break-ins in his property. This knowing there was a deal. My thing with John Lawrence shows that they know. So they've now left me in this position that I have absolutely nowhere to go while they're charging me rent, all my money for my food during the week, my money for my child's birthday, everything. I have nothing. I have nothing. Not pot to piss and nowhere to go because I spoke up about corruption. No, I want these people brought in. I told them to hang on. That's why I rang you 999 and we told that that's not criminal. Is it not criminal to deny somebody services because they spoke up about stuff that you shouldn't have been doing with the public purse? Is that not criminal?
I understand you are upset, look.
But where are we going? What are we doing?
That's what I'm saying. It is civil matter.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not. This is a criminal.
Somebody there not their rights to value land. To value land as a town clerk. To value land that the council was selling. Right? Is that's not a criminal matter? Is it not?
Look, what you're in here today.
What I'm in here today is because I'm being denied service. I'm now homeless. I've nowhere to go. I hasn't even given the money back for the hotels to feed myself. Right? Because of who I am. That's why I'm in here. That's why we're all here. Now, if you had to respond to the calls each day instead of leaving it till 7:30 and 8 o'clock at night, and this morning when I was ringing, we wouldn't be here at 5:30 in the evening or 6 o'clock in the evening waiting on an ambulance. I have severe injuries and I've been made hop all over the town completely blind because gangsters across that road, get them in here, get them arrested and say, and furthermore, take this as a complaint about Charlie Armstrong, because he and Jerry Corley before him have been preventing us from reporting this to the Garda fraud squad. So you may sort this out, you may get them back in and find out what's going on.
If you want to make complaints about Garda,
where am I going? That's what I want to know. Where am I going for the weekend? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
I want to make a complaint against council officials. I want to show you a video. Can you get that video without putting that video?
We have other stuff we have to be doing.
Okay, so you were saying it's okay and you've seen all the documentation and you've spoken in there. The council are knowingly denying me my rights while taking rent off me and leaving me in this facility against medical orders and everything because I spoke up about corruption. And you're not even going to read the letter, you're not even going to take the complaint, because this is the very reason why you didn't want to come down here, because John Lawrence says, and he was 100% right, the Garda in Dundalk don't care. They don't care.
Now you can officially hand that back. We're taking note of this. You do not care about what that man just said. Hand it back. There you go.
What's your name?
Gentlemen, what's your
Stephen.
name? What's your name?
Dean. So we've been, I was talking to you.
Lovely stuff.
Last night I was talking to you on the phone, Dean.
No, you weren't, 'cause I didn't start.
Yes, it was. You answered the phone. Yes, Stephen.
There's 2 Deans in Dundalk Garda Station.
One of them's an accent like yours, and he says, "Oh, hello, Donegal Garda Station." I said, "No, it's actually Dundalk." And we had a bit of a laugh about it. And I cancelled the car from coming down here because here was closed. That's a record. They were here Tuesday night, Chris Riley and all. Public order units, ambulances, everything. All these resources being used because the council are trying to silence me about corruption, and you're facilitating them. And John Lawrence is brazen as they is openly putting that on the internet. The very person who you're trying to protect here.
Look, as I
So okay, but where am I going the weekend?
look, I'm very sorry, I don't know. That's something I cannot help you with.
So but you are aware. If you read, I want you to read that letter. I want you to read that letter to know what you're walking away from. Because if you deny somebody something that they're entitled to, yeah, because they've spoken up about corruption, which should have been investigated by the guards. Now read that letter. Read that letter.
Look, I've explained the position.
Read the letter. Read the letter. It's full of crimes. It's full of crimes. Read the letter. It's the reason why I'm being denied all this. Read the letter.
Look,
Right, Guardian now leaving.
Excellent. Garda in Dundalk officially do not care. You see it for yourselves, lads. Town clerks can value land. In the year the hospital closed, you don't give a shit about the hospital. You don't care about your colleagues who got shot because there wasn't proper resources there. Because the council staff are squandering. The management of the guards and the management of the council are in cahoots with one another. The Malones, the Labour Fine Gael political dynasty. Fair play to you, lads. Can't do your job. I'm suing you too, lads, as well. I'm personally suing you, lads. Personally, not as members of An Garda Síochána, in your own personal capacity. Wankers!
Right, that's them taking off now. Right, stop that.